Hi, I'm Daniel with Eat, Move, Groove, and today I have a short 11-minute yoga sequence for you all about spinal health. So your spine does a lot for you, right? It lets you stand, walk, sit, and everything in between. So it's not a bad idea once in a while to set aside a little bit of time to show it some love. This sequence is low impact and it's low to the ground, so you can do it at home on your lunch break or anytime you can find a few minutes for yourself. And you don't need very much room, just enough to lay out a yoga mat. So go ahead, grab a sip of water, and then we'll get started. All right, so when you're ready, go ahead and come down to your mat, find a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either cross your ankles or you can set one ankle down in front of the other. And then you can close your eyes here or you can just soften your gaze down and slightly forward. And then when you're ready, we will bring our attention to our posture. We want to sit up nice and tall, okay, and send some energy upward and find a lift toward the ceiling. So shoulders can roll back and down the back body. You can set your hands wherever they're comfortable. And then find a lift through the midline of the body, up through the chest, crown of the head, toward the ceiling, like you have a string attached to the top of your head that's pulling you straight up. Maybe lift the chin slightly. Good. And then we can start to deepen the breath. Taking nice deep inhales, filling the lungs, and then nice long exhales. And we'll keep this attention as best that we can on our breath through the entire sequence. And then when you're ready, we'll take the right hand and bring it down to the mat. Left arm is going to come up as we breathe in and reach nice and tall toward the ceiling, finding length through the side body. Good. We'll take one more deep breath in, reaching a little bit taller toward that ceiling. And then on our exhale, we can come across and deepen our stretch, okay? Reaching for that opposite wall. Your bottom hand, you can adjust the placement wherever you need to get a deeper stretch. And remember to keep those lungs open, so keep on breathing. And once we're here and we're able to stretch and lengthen through the side body, then we can bring a little bit of focus to the chest. We want to spiral our heart upwards toward the ceiling, just so we're not collapsing down in this shape. Good. Take one more deep breath in as you reach just a little bit farther toward that opposite wall. And then on your exhale, we'll bring it back to center. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left hand's going to come down to the mat. Right arm's going to come up, reaching straight up toward the ceiling first to start lengthening through the side body. Take a deep breath in, reach a little bit higher through those fingertips. And then exhale will come across, deepening the stretch through the side body. And again, adjust the placement of your hand so that you can deepen the stretch. Thinking up and over, right? We don't want to collapse or crunch in our lower side body. We really want to think of sending energy through the hand and the fingertips up and to the side, and lifting the heart forward and up. Good. One more deep breath in on this side. Reach a little bit farther, and exhale back to center. Nice. All right, now we will take a really simple twist. Okay, so we'll go back to our left hand. Left hand's going to reach up toward the sky. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll take it across to the right knee. And right hand is going to come behind, fingertips to the ground. And then we will twist to the side. So your pattern of breathing in our twist, think of it as inhaling to lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, and then exhale to twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to twist. Your right shoulder might want to come up, and we don't want it to crunch up into the ear, so go ahead and drop that shoulder down. You can do that by bending at the elbow on your back arm here. And you're going to reach the limit of your range of motion here, right? You can only twist so far. So once you get to, near that range of motion, there's no need to push any farther. Just focus on your breath and let your inhales and exhales do the work here. Good. One more deep breath in on this side. And then we'll exhale to go ahead and slowly come back to center. Whew. Always take your time coming back out of a twist, right? We don't want to put any unnecessary force on the spine. All right, we're going to the other side now. Right arm's going to reach up toward the sky first. Find a little bit of length on the side body. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands are going to come down to the opposite knee. Left arm will come behind the body, fingertips to the ground for a bit of support. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, and exhale to twist. And deep breaths on this side. Put a little bit of a bend into your back arm to drop that shoulder down and away from the ear. Trying to level out the shoulders here. Good. And tuck those lower ribs in toward the spine and pull that belly button in so that we can keep a nice straight line. Good. One more deep breath on this side. And then exhale to slowly come back to center. Nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take it to all fours. So go ahead and flip it around. Find tabletop position. So wrists in a nice line underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to do some cat-cows here. So go ahead and untuck your toes. Place the tops of your feet down to the mat. We will inhale to drop the belly button and the ribs down toward the mat for our cow. And then exhale to round through the back for our cat. Good. Inhale to drop the belly button down for cow. Exhale, round it up, tuck the chin in toward the chest for cat. And go ahead, do a few more at your own speed, matching the movement to the breath. And remember, in this move, again, you can adjust the placement of the hands. So I feel like if I bring my palms a little bit closer in toward my midline, I can get a deeper stretch when I arch up into my cat. You might try the same thing and find that you can also get a deeper stretch, or maybe it doesn't do it for you, and that's okay too. Good. One more cat and one more cow at your own speed. Good. And then we'll level it out. Go ahead and bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat, big toes in to touch, and then we'll go ahead, sink slowly back, reach the hands forward along the mat for an extended child's pose. We've got one more move to do, one more yoga pose. That's going to be downward facing dog. So if downward facing dog isn't your jam, you can just come up and do a few more cat cows. Otherwise, we will shift it back up forward to our tabletop position. Knees directly underneath the hips. We'll curl the toes under now. Walk the hands slightly forward. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll exhale to send the hips up and back. Go ahead and keep the stomach in close to the thighs first. As you come up, dropping the head down toward the mat. And then from there, you can focus on extending through the heels and finding length through those hamstrings. And if yours are tight like mine, then they're going to talk to you right about here. Good. You can pedal it out by extending through one leg and dropping the heel, and then the other. A little bit of a side to side. Good. And then, for just a few seconds, do your best to find some stillness here. Take some deep breaths. Feeling strong in the shoulders. Again, adjust the placement of your hands. Sometimes it feels good for me if I bring my hands a little bit wider apart to give myself some extra space in the shoulders. Good. One more deep breath in. And then exhale to bring the knees down lightly to the mat. Let's take one more extended child's pose. Bring those knees as wide as the mat. Big toes in to touch. Dropping the hips back. Walking the fingers forward. And take some deep breaths here. Let it all relax. Good. When you're ready, we will press it back up and swing those legs around, coming back to our comfortable cross-legged seat. Maybe crossing the opposite ankle in front this time, just to see how that feels. Nice job. All right, take some deep breaths here. If you have some time and if it feels good, feel free to sit here for a few minutes more, finding length through the spine. Maybe close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths. Otherwise, this sequence is complete. Nice job. Go ahead, grab some water and a healthy snack, and I will see you next time.